everybody. How's everybody doing today? I hope all are well. Thank you for watching. For those who are new to my channel, please subscribe, hit the notification bell. Also give my video a thumbs up because it helps out my channel. Welcome to Wacky Eyeshadow Wednesday. Yay! So this is a 2-channel collab with myself and Susan's Just Making It. Her link will be down below for her video so you can watch her look that she created using an eyeshadow palette. Not the one that I'm going to use today. Today I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Amethyst Obsessions palette. And this is my first time using it. So I'm excited about that. And I swatched this on my Mask Monday. So I'll go ahead and put my Mask Monday up here so you can watch it. And that way you'll see the swatches and how I felt about them. So today we're just going to go ahead and create an eye look using this palette. Here we go. Really nice shades. Really pretty shades. So let's just get started. Let's create a look, alright? So first off, I'm going to go ahead and start off as usual, like with the base. So I think I'm going to go ahead and start with this light pinkish purple color here at the bottom corner. We'll go ahead and start with that. By the way, how's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody had a good weekend and spent time with your family. That's always awesome and great to spend time with your family. All right. So we are getting our base down. Yeah, leave me your comments down below. Have y'all tried this palette before? I'm pretty sure it's so popular, right? Let me know what y'all thought of it. Did y'all like it? What's the you know, how did y'all feel about this palette? So far, I'm loving the pigmentation. When I did the swatches, I do gotta say, I guess I should tell you now, you know, even though, because you may or may not watch the Mask Monday, but I felt like the swatches came out patchy on my arm when I was swatching them on my arm, but that could be because my arm was probably, you know, my arm doesn't have any kind of primer, any kind of, you know, eyeshadow primer on it. It's just dry and, you know, didn't have any oils or anything like that. So it came out kind of, some of the colors came out patchy on my arm. And this color in particular, the one that I'm putting on right now, was very light. Like I couldn't, with my finger, I wasn't able to get any pigmentation. I had to like go over it like 3 times on my arm to get the pigmentation that I needed. But so far with the brush and rubbing it in with the brush and getting all that pigment that you need for the look that I'm about to create, it's actually performing pretty good. So for a palette that, you know, with this shade being one of their weaker shades out of the palette, it's performing pretty good, and that's a good thing. Okay, so you know me, how I like to do my eye looks. I like to start with light to dark. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this next shade here in the top corner, which is like a more purpley color than this pink color. So it's let's try this more purple fuchsia color and spread that around as well. So do y'all's teenagers have this palette? If you have kids or grandchildren and you watch my video, do they have this palette? Or do you yourself who's watching this video have this palette? What do y'all think? Leave me your comments down below about the palette and how did y'all feel about it? So far, this is my first Huda Beauty product that I'm trying, eyeshadow palette product actually. Actually my very first Huda Beauty product ever. Actually my very first Huda Beauty product that I've tried, because I haven't tried any other Huda Beauty products ever. And I have a full collection, a line of Huda Beauty, because everyone was raving so much about Huda Beauty, how wonderful the formula is, how wonderful Huda Beauty, you know, how wonderful Huda Beauty, you know, the makeup line is. So I said, well, I just gotta get me this palette and try it out and see how it does for me. You know, it's just my first impressions of it, and so far so good. I'm liking it myself. So let's go with the next shade. I'm gonna go in with this dark purple shade here on the side. I'm gonna use that. And by the way, the first two shades I used are mattes, and this is an actual, like, maybe a shimmer. Yes, this is a shimmer. So let's go ahead and use that on the outer corner. Just working its way through the crease. Sorry if you hear me breathing a little deeper than usual. It's just, I just had my dinner. It was really good. Yeah, it was really good. I had my dinner. I had chicken, baked chicken. Who doesn't like baked chicken? Oh, I love baked chicken. I used that adobo seasoning. So how I do my chicken, I just use the adobo seasoning. The adobo with the cumin in it. It's the adobo original, but with cumin, with ground cumin. I guess that's how you pronounce it, cumin. Ground cumin. And also had some garlic salt seasoning on the side. And then I added some extra salt, you know, just table salt. And then those are pretty much the seasonings that I used. I didn't really use much, which was pretty awesome because the chicken came out really good, real tasty, had really good flavor to it, and I took it out right on time. I also added some like artichokes to the chicken that I was baking. I added some artichokes that were already cut up in a canned artichokes. I poured that in there, and it gave it this zesty, like the zesty flavor to it, a zesty lemony flavor to the not to the chicken, but to the artichokes. The artichokes had that zesty lemony flavor, and I didn't have any lemon inside the. I didn't have any lemon inside the. I'm trying to look for my changer, my color changer. Here it is. Yeah, I didn't put any lemon inside, you know, the pan, the pot or the casserole dish that I used to bake the chicken. I didn't add any lemon to it. So that artichoke kind of gave it a lemony flavor, which was pretty awesome. It was pretty great. I'm still going with the same purple shade. I'm just going to go right underneath the waterline. By the way, I forgot to mention this palette was at, well, I mentioned it in my Mask Monday. So if you're continuously watching my content, you'll know that I gave Carrie Smith a shout out because this is one of her requests that she requested for me for, well, Susan on her channel to do Create and I Like using this Amethyst palette. But Susan doesn't have the palette, so she's using a different palette today. And I'll be fulfilling that request using this eyeshadow palette. But I would really like, Susan creates like really nice eyeshadow looks. And I would have wondered what look she would have came up with if she had this palette. I wonder what look she would have came up with, you know, if she had this palette and if it would have picked similar colors. I'm more of a bold type of look gal than Susan. Susan kind of stays more like in the safe zone. So I think that she would have used more of the pinks. She loves pinks and purples, so I'm pretty sure she would have used, you know, the colors, you know, but she would have played it really safe and not create a really bold look. Yeah, like Susan always mentions in her videos, you know, we all have to get out of our comfort zone, create looks with our eyeshadow palettes. You know, sometimes we kind of tend to push some eyeshadow palettes away because we're too intimidated by them or we don't know what to do with the color story. So yeah, Susan is right about that. We need to get out of our comfort zone. But also I do agree with her where she says, you know, that she will get out of her comfort zone, but she will not go to where she feels it's too crazy or too wacky. But yeah, so this is the whole point of us doing these Wacky Eyeshadow Wednesdays, for us to have fun, and for you, our viewers, to also have fun with y'all's eyeshadow palettes and play with them, and not be scared of the colors, and just be bold. For me, be bold, and for her, probably just say, just try something new. She probably would say, just try something new. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this like berry tone shade right here by the crease area and outer corner. Just kind of blend that in there. But yes, she would just encourage you guys to, you know, use your eyeshadow palettes and get out of your comfort zone, create eye looks, different eye looks, you know, with your eyeshadow palettes, and just play with your makeup. It's actually good therapy as well. Makeup is really good therapy, I'd say. It's good for the human soul, for the body. So it's good to play with makeup because it's good for it. To me, it's like a it's relaxing for me, and it helps me, you know, block out any kind of negative energy that's out there in the world, and any negativity that's going on in your life. I just like to sit back, relax, put on some makeup, and enjoy it. So that's pretty much really what it boils down to. So yeah. So I love playing makeup. Makeup is my escape. Makeup is my therapy. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this purple, kind of like a purple. I want to say like it wants to be pink and it wants to be purple. So it looks like it wants to be crossed from a pink and a purple color. We're gonna go ahead and use that all over the lid here, like where the inner corner is. Just put it on the lid. Let's use this as our lid shade. And you know me, I have to add like a pop of glittery or sequins on my eyeshadows as well. So this is not the last of the look. This is just almost the end of the look, but it's not totally the ending. So I'm just putting this on my lids. So excuse me if my face looks kind of greasy. It's because I have my sunblock on right now. I don't have any kind of foundation or I did my skincare already. I did my skincare, so that's important. So for those who are starting off, you know, taking care of their skin, you know, starting off new, I already put on my skincare, so it tends to make my skin look more dewy and glowy. But what makes it look greasy is my sunblock. I don't know why. My sunblock does that. And I have the Murad sunblock, the vitamin C essentials one, the yellow one. So let's go ahead and use a shimmer for the lid. Okay, so let's go ahead and use the perfect lid topper, which the toppers to me are the ones in the middle, and I want to use this topper here because I already see there's too much purple going on right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this pink shimmer shade here. Oh my goodness, look how beautiful it does. Just with the finger, it does a really good job. Wonderful. I love that. Really wonderful job. Huda Beauty, I would say this would be like one of my top 10 eyeshadow palettes. Well, this one here, this Amethyst one, I would probably consider it as one of my top, I should say one of my top 10 for now, because I have so many eyeshadow palettes. I kid you not, I have like I'd say 500 palettes, but I think I could be exaggerating. I don't know how many palettes I have, but I feel like I have 500 palettes. Okay, so this is the reason why I cannot just stick to one, just stick to just saying, okay, these are the 10 palettes that I like, or just, and or just in general, just say, okay, these are the 10, or just in general to say, okay, these are, you know, choosing palettes that I have for my collection and saying, okay, these are my only go-to ones that I will not change. I cannot say that yet because I haven't tried all my eyeshadow palettes, but so far this is going to be one of my top 10 palettes, as I say. That's what I say as I go along, because I'm still trying eyeshadow palettes for my collection. Y'all still feel more requests down below to see if y'all want to see a certain look with another palette. So if you have anybody in your household that wants to see an eyeshadow palette, leave your comment down below and let me know that that you just want to request a look using a certain eyeshadow palette. And if I don't have it, maybe Susan might have it. So between the both of us, we'll work something out. So just leave your comments down below. We appreciate those comments, you know, for y'all to let us know what y'all would like to see on our Wacky Eyeshadow Wednesday. So I think I'm done with the eye look, except I think I'm going to go ahead and go a little softer in the bottom waterline. I gotta find my soft, okay, I found it. Okay, so I went ahead and I used some of that dark purple, so you can tell it's really dark. So I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of this this light shade here in the corner, just to kind of, you know, tone it down a little, tone this dark purple down a little. All right, so I'm gonna come off camera and I'm gonna go ahead and finish my eye look, and I'll be right back. So this is how it's looking so far. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back. Okay, again, I didn't put any complexion products on. I just put on some lipstick. And then what I did is I put on some purple eyeliner. The products that I'm using today it's from Shop Miss A. It's the AOA brand. I got the shade purple in the liquid eyeliner. And so this is how it looks. The wing. I love the purple. The way the purple turned out with this look, because you know the look that I created kind of almost looked like a pinkish purplish color. So with that purple eyeliner, kind of made my eyes pop a little. And then also I used this AOA product from Shop Miss A. It's the buttercream gel liners. If you do not have these yet, I suggest you get them. And if you buy a brush like this, you can buy these little artist brushes like this, you know, these little artist brushes, very detailed artist brushes. You can use this to use it as a gel liner. And I think the potted gel liners work a lot better than the actual retractable ones, and they don't dry out as quickly. Well, I guess it can if you don't tighten the cap, and they do tend to dry out. But you know, there's some gel liners that are really hard and they get real stiff, and it's, you know, you just can't use them anymore. But with this one, you can just use the brush and it glides on like butter. So buttercream is the gel liner, and I got these for $1 at Shop Miss A. And that's all I did with my look. Yeah, that is the look I created for my Wacky Eyeshadow Wednesday. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Go check out Susan's channel. Check her Wacky Eyeshadow Wednesday, see what look she came up with. And I'll see you in my next video. Love you, my gems. Bye.